Hi, welcome. I had to deal with this subject, Hugh Edwards, because last July, so a year ago, I posted a series of videos, one from before we found out it was Hugh Edwards. And then when it was pretty certain that it was bloody Hugh Edwards, because he was the one person who wasn't coming out to clear his name. Do you know what I mean? We had Gary Lineker, unrelated, and who else came out? Jeremy Vine came out, and lots of people. Obviously, Ryland Clark had to do it because they put his photograph next to a headline at one point. And yeah, so all these people were coming out saying that this scandal hit person is not me. And Gary Lineker was one of these people who came out at the Hugh Edwards time. And it's quite funny because on one of the videos that I did, I said, like, oh, obviously, like, Gary Lineker's not guilty of this. And here we are a year on. And now, in an unrelated topic, now there is somebody who has historic allegations against them of paedophilia. And it's a top sports presenter. And last year, somebody came out and said it weren't him when it was Hugh Edwards. And then there's top sports presenter and he's fucking silent. Yeah, Bob, dude. Yeah, you know, like, I ain't getting my channel taken down. But I've just mentioned his name anyway, really. So, yeah, but he's conspicuous by his silence. And Hugh Edwards this time last year, well, not like a couple of weeks ago, last year, was also nowhere to be seen, not putting his hand up and saying it wasn't me. As a side note, anyway. So I'd posted, I was in the shop the other day, and I'd posted a photograph that I'd taken of the front of the Sun, I think it was, and it was a huge photograph of Gary Lineker, saying that he is paid £3,698 a day, right? And he's there with his big grin, wipe it off. Oh, I can't wait to see it wiped off. If it ever gets wiped off, obviously. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm sure he's a lovely man. I just don't personally like him. Never have done. Never will. And and it was quite interesting watching these, like the videos that I did last year back. Like people were really defending this man. No, you can't say that about him. And like, it's like, oh, he's got mental health issues. Like, you're cruel. Oh, you cruel internet trolls. This man's got mental health problems. And it's like, I'm sorry, but that don't make you bum rent boys. Or not, like, hock on to people on dating apps and end up paying them £35,000 to fund their crack cocaine habit. That kind of thing, which is what we thought he'd done. And yes, he's done that. Do you know what I mean? He paid £35,000 for this boy to perform for him while he was bent over. Right? I can remember all this stuff because I've just watched it. So interesting. I should put the links in the description below, shouldn't I? Because it is really funny going back and watching from what we didn't know now. And what I found out today is that he was in court yesterday and has admitted owning child pornography. Right, okay. He's admitted making indecent images, indecent images. The wording is really important. If that's a typo, then sue Hugh, because it says he's made them. So he's taken them himself, or he has partaken in the act that's depicted on these photographs. This media. Right? Between December 2020 and August 2021. Now, he's worked at the Beeb for 40 years. That's what he's accused of now. That is not what he will be guilty of. Because they just keep doing this. And they'll have done it for the whole fucking 40 years. Because it's rife. And I said on the old videos, like, investigate the establishment itself. In fact, well, if we investigated everybody who worked there, we'd have no telly. Because there'd be somebody, you know, like your key cameraman, you know, like, I'm not saying that all the actors are pedos, but I'm just saying that, like, the whole establishment is built under, just look at the stonework at the door. The court heard that 2 of the moving images, so video then, I'm assuming, do you know what I mean? Moving image or a GIF or whatever, he viewed showed a child believed to be aged between 7 and 9 years old. So, like, and this, don't even tell me, they're bringing this to court now, don't even tell me after all this happened, they hurriedly threw together literally, this man investigated his fucking lies and everything, man. But this man has pleaded guilty to child pornography. Do not tell me, and that's like, he made those images, so what else he's done with little children? But when the BBC had to break it last year, they softened it, just like Philip Schofield coming out as gay first. It's like they couldn't stop that, so but they used that, and it's like, right, okay, just don't let anything else out. Do you know what I mean? And then he got investigated for it all and poof. It's like, no, mate, no, that's clearly what I can see is happening there. Guilty as charged. So will he go down? Not for me to judge. They're saying that he could go for like 14 years or something. No, I think I'm thinking of something. 12 years. Up to 12 years in prison. And it'll either happen or it won't. But what I did find interesting, you know, like how this ties in, you know, like how I said that, like, I'd seen on the front of the paper, Gary Lineker and his humid over $3,500 every single day. And Hugh Edwards, on the period of 23 to 24, earned an extra £40,000. He had 40,000 extra pounds when he wasn't actually working. The dots are really big and really not very far apart at this point. Come on, people, we've got to, like, look at it. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be more that comes out on this, but I just wanted to do a quick video because I have done videos on him before. So I just wanted to do a quick video to say that I now know the depth of his depravity. And on one of the videos that I watched back, I was saying, like, how he has, you know, like this angry face, the photograph of his bottom that came out before he had to come out and say, yes, this is me that this scandal is about. Oh, fuck off, don't even. So sorry. Yeah, that's just gone. Completely and utterly gone. How bizarre. I tell you what, that's happening to me a lot lately. You know, like, I don't know what it is. You know, like, it feels like fucking Alzheimer's or something. Well, it'll be weed, I'll tell you so. But, you know, like, when I've not had a smoke or I've not had a drink or whatever, and I'm just sitting there thinking, I don't feel well. I don't feel well. Anyways, right, it ain't going to come back, is it? Hugh Edwards branded disgusting by former BBC colleague. Again, like, I will I? But yeah, in one of the old videos as well. Stormzy, bless him, obviously he's been in the news lately because he's broken up with Maya Jama. And last year, he was coming out in defence of Hugh Edwards. big strapping black man coming out and going like, look, I'm really sorry that I said that he should be punished for doing this to this young man because he's got mental health problems, and can't really say no after that. And it's like, this lad's been fiddling with kids, mate. Little kiddies. Be interested to see if Stormzy changes his mind again, wouldn't it? But yeah, Hugh Edwards is paid by... I said on our video that our fucking taxpayers' money funds them. And it's not. It's the bloody TV licence. And he earns over £500,000 a year, Hugh Edwards. £500,000 a year. So, yeah, well done for that one. And he's done that for the whole year. And the BBC knew that it were little kiddies that were involved. And they just... My thoughts and opinions. I didn't do the disclaimer at the beginning, did I? Shit. Sorry. These are my thoughts and opinions. And also, I swear, I'm going to leave it there because I'm rambling. I'm incredibly sweaty and I've had to shut the back door because I'm making a video. So I'm just like, I feel like I'm in a sauna and it's just getting hot. So... yeah, I am getting so hot. The cat's gonna take his clothes off. Take clothes off, Sheldon. Sheldon. Take clothes off. No. Okay. Anyways, I'll speak to you soon. But this ain't over because obviously I do love to rubbish me a pedo every now and again. And yeah, so next few days are going to be interesting. Fucking bastard. I hope they send him down. But you guys, thank you for being there, and I love you all. See you soon. Bye.